Hey guys, today I'm going to cover rigging a softbait onto a jig head. Just going to show you a few tips and tricks and what to look for when you're doing it. Hopefully this will help you catch more fish.
Okay, so what I've got here, guys, is 3 different soft baits and 3 different jig heads. And this one here is a 7-inch bait, this is a 5-inch bait, and this one here is a 4-inch bait. And we have 3 different styles of jig head here. The first one is a 5-bar normal style jig head, and the second one is a 3-bar elevator rig, and the third one is a 3-bar tenure style jig head. And what you want to do when you're rigging up your soft baits is you generally want the hook to be laying about halfway to 3/4 of the way down the body of the bait. You don't want the hook right up by the head, and you don't want the hook all the way down by the tail, otherwise you'll lose a lot of action out of the bait. So what you want to do is generally lay the jig head on top of the bait like that, and you'll see this hook will be laying out roughly halfway down the bait. If you put it on this next bait down here, it comes almost right down to the tail, so this jig head is too big. And the same on this bait down here. So we would move to either an elevator rig with a 3-bar. That would be okay for this bait. Might work alright for this larger bait, but you'd probably move up a size in your hook. And if we put it on this smaller bait, probably find this elevator rig is too large. And the small tenure style, this is a 3-bar hook. It's probably a bit small for the bigger bait, just perfect for the 5-inch, and it would be perfect for the 4-inch bait as well. Next I'm going to show you how to rig them up, how you want them to look. And so basically what you want to do again is lay the jig head on top of the bait and get a rough idea of where you want the hook to come out. And then once you know that, you can pass the hook through the bait then up through the back of the bait, push it up onto the ribbed part of the jig head and get it sitting nicely. See what the bait sits like, and that's sitting pretty good at the moment. You want it to sit nice and flat, not bunched up at the end and not all wiggly, so that it's going to swim nice and straight and look as natural as it possibly can to the fish that are hunting for it. Just run through that again on our smaller soft bait. So the hook will want to come out down there somewhere. Pass it through the nose. The important part is to keep it nice and straight as you're going through the body of the bait. Then bring it up near where you marked with your fingers. Push it over the ribbed part of the hook. And then have a look and see what it's laying like. And see this one here, I've probably pushed that slightly too far. You can see how the bait isn't sitting straight. It sort of hunches up there and then curves back down towards the hook. So what I want to do is pull it off here. You don't have to pull it all the way off, just enough so that you can come back down the centre of the bait again. And I don't want to go quite as far this time, so it'll come out about there. Push it up over the ribbed part of the hook, lay it flat and see how it's sitting. See, that's sitting nice and straight. It's going to look good to the fish that are hunting for it, and it's going to swim well, not twist your line, and then it'll catch you more fish. Last one up is our 4-inch curly tail. Just get an idea of where it's going to sit. Pass it through the nose of the bait, keeping it nice and straight. And bring it out where you think it should come out. Once again, you can see here it's got a bit of a curve, and you can see there at the back it's got a bit of a curve, so I'm not happy with that. It would probably spin in the water and wouldn't look as natural. Pull it off and start again. These little differences can be the difference between catching a fish and going home empty-handed. So it always pays to keep your bait presented as good as you possibly can. See, that's sitting on there a lot better now, nice and straight on both sides. And that is ready to catch fish. Alright, so just an overview. We've got our 7-inch bait on a 5-bar jig head. You want your hook to be sitting probably half to 3/4 of the way down the bait, not too far down because you'll lose a lot of action out of the bait, and not too far up because you'll just lose a lot of fish. They won't bite the hook. And so that's our 3 styles of soft bait, presented well, ready to catch fish.
Thanks for watching the video, guys. Be sure to drop a like and leave a comment. Feel free to click around here if you want to see some more videos, and remember to click the subscribe button to keep up to date with any of my future videos.